Welcome to episode 5 of Beyond the Furthest Stars. So, our scene picks up where we left off. This four-armed creature has emerged out of the crashed shuttle that y'all picked up and brought over, and he says, "So, you ready to take me back to the Republic?" And he's looking at whomever came out of the ship. I believe, Polaris, you were standing kind of on the loading ramp, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Polaris is currently crouched down staring at the dirt. I think everyone else exited the ship.
Zahn is in his full mechanics get-up, helmet and all, with his pistol on his side, but his arm also has a bunch of tools in it, and he's kind of just like not looking at him, walking towards the shuttle so he can start taking it apart.
Excellent.
Okay, so Zahn, you're walking over to this ship, and this person is just kind of staring at you, like expectantly, like waiting for someone to say something. You guys are with the Republic, right? I mean, you got those Republic issued weapons on your ship, and you don't seem all weird like the hegemony people.
Oh, quick question.
Yeah.
Is Ollie's chassis branded in any hegemony markings?
No.
Okay.
Unless you want it to be. It's your character.
No, I was just thinking it would make sense for you to decide whether or not...
Oh. Yeah, I wasn't thinking of that, because they probably just buy robots in bulk and then...
Okay.
I was going to say you're a mass-produced product.
Yeah, Walmart brand chassis.
Yeah, Walmart brand.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't they usually just like hire soldiers and then like outsource all their work? So I don't think they would have hegemony brand service bots, right?
Right.
Excellent. It was probably just a sticker. I peeled it off when I left.
It was on the advertisement.
Yeah.
Zahn is approaching. In response, he kind of just gives Machamp a hug, or a shrug.
A hug?
He gives him a hug.
Oh, wow,
There you go.
okay.
Bad news, buddy. No. He gives him a shrug. He's like, oh.
I bet he's good at hugs, though.
What was it that was wrong with the spike drive?
We needed to steal a part from his ship.
Yeah, we needed a power converter. Ollie's going to step forward and say, negative. We are here to find power converters.
Oh, well, I mean, there's some in my ship that your friend here has decided to just take apart.
No, and we thank you for them.
Well, could I hitch a ride then? Like, would that be an issue?
Not at all. We are all currently hitching a ride, as it were.
As Zahn's probably like brushing past him at this point, he's like, I don't see why not. And then steps inside to start tearing apart the ship.
What happened here? Points to the wreckage of the house.
We met an interesting fellow, and I had an in-depth conversation with him.
And we gave him a bomb.
A bomb? You blew up this guy's house?
Yes.
Only after determining that he was hostile towards us. I mean, we opened with a pie and everything, so...
Pie? You guys have pie?
Oh, yes. We have much pie. And is Bruce out here?
Yeah, Bruce is out there, and Bruce will just nod and be like, we have extra pie.
I'll gesture to Bruce and start saying it was a amazing meat pie made with 34%, 23% ground meat, and continue listing ingredients in the background as everyone continues talking.
Bruce, you were going to say something?
Oh, Bruce just nodded and said, there's leftover pie.
This four-armed creature is rubbing both hands together and like licking his lips, and he's like, "It has been a long time since I have had pie. I mean, mostly I've just been eating, bugs and stuff. So, how about this? You get my power converters, you give me a ride, and I get some of that pie, and we'll call it even.
Confusion. It's not like you have much of a choice.
Well, I mean, you all could just leave me here and, take off and go find power converters elsewhere, I guess.
You already hear the sounds of, like... as Zahn is at work taking your power converters.
Zahn is our one-man NASCAR pit crew.
And then you hear a pause, and it's like, I'm definitely taking more than your power converters, buddy. There's actually some decent stuff in here, despite the crash and how old it is.
So, Machamp walks up to you, Bruce, and is just like, so can you show me where the pie is?
That depends. Do you have spices on board your ship?
No, I haven't had spices for quite a while. Like I said, mostly just bugs.
Wow, this man has been eating just unseasoned bugs this entire time.
Unseasoned bugs, yeah, it's gross.
I know. If he only had some spices, it would be, like, acceptable.
Yeah, you can salt and pepper some bugs.
Edible leaves or something like that once in a while. Gives us some...
Bug tacos?
A bug wrap.
Bruce will slow blink at Machamp and just be like, I will lead you to pie once we have your parts.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Maybe I'll go help. That way I can get to the pie faster. And Zahn, he comes over to help hold the things you're taking off of his ship. He just holds out his hands and is just like, come on, let's go faster.
Polaris would turn to Bruce and say, realization, there might be spices in the other structures.
You have a good point.
You have them on fire on the map here, but are they actually burning?
There's little small. There's small fires right now.
Okay.
Yeah, but there are firefighting bots.
Yep, there are firefighting bots circling around trying to put out these fires. That is true.
We will have.
It's more of embers, really. That's what they are. I'm just not very good at map making.
No, this is very good.
Bruce will look at Polaris and be like, it might, and with an extra member of crew, that would be more people to feed, so more food isn't a bad idea.
Throws up a thumbs up on the visor. He still hasn't set foot onto the actual dirt. He's took off his glove and has been poking the dirt. No.
Oh.
He's holding his hand up to his visor and scanning it.
Oh yeah, Polaris has never been on planet, right?
Yeah. This is his first time experiencing dirt and grass. Oh. Small.
From inside the ship, you hear Zahn call out, "Hey Ollie, we need an extra pair of hands in here."
Certainly. And Ollie will walk over and hold up his arms, and they'll do the General Grievous thing and split apart into multiple tools and different hands and shit.
Yes. We need to get Ollie a lightsaber.
Oh.
Or 4.
So you have a Machamp and a robot Machamp.
Okay, we need someone to make a Pokeball. Do you think Zahn could swing making a Pokeball?
Between my programming and my fixing, maybe.
Let's go. I can only make bombs.
But Zahn is in the process. First takes out the power converters because they're necessary, and hands those to Ollie. Then he takes out he's going for all the still intact circuitry, good wiring, processors.
Sure.
I'm just trying to get a broad spectrum of good salvage so that we can use it to modify and make mods and shit later.
Yeah, go ahead and roll dexterity fix check.
13.
13? Oh, that's great. Yeah, you find enough parts to repair the spike drive easily, and you find actually enough components in here to basically fix, probably you estimate at least 2 other whole ship systems if they went down. So in game terms, that would probably be just spare parts. Two things of spare parts. So if stuff breaks bad during ship combat, you can use you'll be able to use one of your actions to fix something, in a jiffy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So maybe you won't be sitting ducks when the
How many spare parts? Because in my character's
sets.
starting inventory, I have 6 spare
Yeah, so
parts.
you have 2 extra sets of spare parts.
Cool.
I have more spare parts as well if we ever need it.
See, y'all are going to be great. Your ship will never break down.
Famous last words.
Well, I mean, I also need spare parts to heal myself, so.
True.
Oh, yeah, or they can also be used for healing Ollie.
Heal Ollie
Oh.
4 times.
I mean, except when he blows himself up. But that's
Yeah. Okay, there's no coming back.
Yeah. Rip Ollie too. I'm gonna start keeping track of how many Ollies we go through.
I intend to make it a very high number.
I should put a counter
Excellent.
on the website.
Ollie counter.
Yeah, I want Ollie to be like the Kenny of this storyline.
Cool. So is anyone going to search the ruins while these fire suppression drones are out there?
I feel like as this is happening, Bruce kind of notices that Polaris is like a little bit nervous and like uses his tail to like swish the ground clean and like holds out his hands like, it's okay. There's nothing poisonous here, I don't think, at least.
Polaris looks up at Bruce and just kind of like tilts his head and says, I'm aware that this area isn't poisonous or harmful. I've never been off the ship.
There's a first for everything. And Bruce will kind of like slow blink.
Polaris nods, I suppose, and he'll tentatively step off of the ship. And then once he realizes that it's like solid ground and like nothing bizarre is gonna happen, he's like, all right, and then just walks over.
From inside the ship, you hear Hermes play like celebratory music. And then just says on the loudspeakers outside, "Congratulations, Polaris."
Polaris just throws up a colon, like capital I face on his visor. Like, okay. Polaris is just gonna follow Bruce to the ruins. Where has Marty been in all this?
I've been just kind of watching everything happen from a distance, just in case something bad happens. I'm like, okay, if this person falls, I'm gonna go run up there and help. If they're injured, it's fine. But now that she's seeing people go to the ruin, she's like, okay, maybe there's more people. I'm gonna go join the group that's going out.
Let's go. Which building do we want to go to?
There's only one, right?
There's
2. There's one on fire, and then there's one that's
also on
Jason.
fire.
They're both a little bit on fire.
sick.
Everything's a little bit on fire.
Love it.
There was one bigger shed and one smaller shed?
Yes.
Okay.
Bigger shed is the one that's closer to is this one right here on the map, to the left.
Okay.
Sick.
Smaller one's over here.
Closer one?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're coming up to this larger shed. Great. So this larger shed is almost about the size of like a studio apartment. And the lock on this door is an electronic lock, but in the explosion it was damaged, and you see that the sliding door is kind of malfunctioning. It's kind of like open close very slowly. So it won't take much effort to really get, pull it open or anything. And then there is a small fire at the far end of the building.
So do we have to stop the door, or can we just step through?
You can just like hold it and then like step through.
Polaris will hold the door open.
Gonna walk in.
Yep, let's go.
As you come into this building, you see that there is a small cot here, probably where that one human probably stayed, was alive.
Oh man.
And
what was his name? Barnabas or something?
Barnabas, yes.
Oh my gosh, I was right. Okay, cool.
Look at you remembering things.
I just know it's a fancy lad name.
There are also a number of robots in here, robot chassis that are powered down or inactive, and behind, like they're kind of lined up on like the right side of the wall of this building, and you can see behind them are basically what almost looks like shotgun blasts into the wall. Basically, they took some shrapnel from that explosion, and They would probably need to be repaired, but they would probably make excellent backup chassis for Ollie.
How many are there?
There are, I think I said 4.
Okay. Do we have a comms system?
I'm sorry?
Do we have a comms system? Actually, does Zahn have comms on his helmet?
He does.
Okay. Polaris will ping your comms from his helmet.
You just hear like wrenches kind of, or like a socket wrench going as I'm unscrewing something. Yo, what's up?
Curious, are you able to accept video feed to your helmet?
Yeah.
Okay. Polaris will take a video of the robot chassis in the inside of the shed and then send it to you.
You hear like a slide out of like me coming out of a tight place, and you hear me say, hey Ollie, Polaris found something you might be interested in.
Oh, I could probably send that feed to Ollie too, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, Polaris will send that to Ollie too. I don't know who all has helmets that can receive those sort of that sort of information.
What kind of chassis did you say they were?
Ollie, you get the feed, and you see that 2 of them are jungle-branded civilian security bots. So they're like old school robots, like very old models. And then 2 of them are companion bot chassis.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
As in like friends? Like the companion cube, but a robot?
Buddy bots?
So in the book, they're just called companion bots, but they're basically like nanny bots, pet bots, specifically designed to be companions for people. So like,
okay, cool.
Okay, so not like a sex bot.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I was just about to ask if it was like weird weed shit.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, I didn't think about that.
I was like, oh, okay, we're going on a brothel infiltration mission or something.
Yeah, I was like, wow, Barnabas is really lonely, huh?
I will let you decide what like shape the companion bot takes, but yeah, they're not like for any creepy, nefarious purposes. Okay. But
yeah, they're just like civilian bots.
Yeah, like, you know, oh, this is my secretary bot, or this is my emotional support dog bot.
Oh my gosh, Ollie could be a dog.
I hadn't even thought about that, but I was like, oh yeah, I just go with all the non-humanoid chassis.
Yeah. You could be Scooby in the gang.
Zoinks.
Zoinks.
Jinkies.
Here for it. Let's go. Derailing. That's what we're doing now. Just solving mysteries.
It's fine. There's also like some like personal effects and stuff that are in here that you could go through if you wanted. Might be some stuff that's worth finding, but
true. That seems intimate though. That seems mean. We did blow the man up. Why go through his diary and stuff, you know?
Plus, I mean, the guy hunted literally an entire planet into extinction. You probably don't want to read about that.
Yeah, well, this is Barnabas' stuff. I imagine all of I forgot the furry's name. What's the furry's name?
Winston?
Lord Winston.
Lord Winston. I imagine all of Lord Winston's stuff was all in the big fancy house.
Oh, that's fair.
And to be fair, he didn't hunt the entire planet to extinction. He just, most of the area that he was in was hunted to extinction.
Which is why Major Tom had to eat all those bugs.
The bug population must have exploded, though.
Yeah, why didn't he hunt the bugs to extinction?
No fun hunting bugs.
Well, I feel like that's better target practice.
Exactly. Can you imagine, like, using a blow dart or something to, like, pin a beetle or something to a tree? And you're like, I've got my trophy.
See, if he had just been a butterfly collector, none of this would have happened.
I mean, truly, blown him up.
Yeah.
Is there any, like, canned food or spices or, you know, the things that Bruce would be looking for? An apron, totally. Maybe?
Ooh, yeah.
You hear, like, the back side of the building, like, the roof kind of collapse from the fire damage that's taking place. And that fire is now smothered by kind of the debris that's falling. But you hear that noise, and you kind of peek around, like, this, like, corner of the studio building, and you see where the kitchenette was for Barnabas. And in it, you find a variety of spices that you're familiar with as a chef. I'll kind of let you decide, you know, what they are. And you also find, it's not great, but you find like field ration grade food. Probably get the feeling that Barnabas got the junk and didn't get to eat the fancy stuff with Lord Winston.
Poor Barnabas.
Bruce goes to take off his chef hat and then remembers that he no longer has a chef hat, because I imagine that he sometimes used it to just like store items in to bring back with him, and will like look around the room for like a sort of bag, and if there is none, just carry as much as possible with him, also using his tail as like hands.
Marty holds her hands out, ready to like hold anything.
Is there any like white fabric or like something around the room?
There's probably like a white bed sheet, yeah.
Okay. Does like Barnabas have his clothes in here? Like, does he have like a white fancy suit for when he has to serve Lord Winston or anything like that?
Why don't you roll me, or actually, call high or low?
High.
High is always the answer.
No.
I rolled low, so I'm gonna go with.
Doesn't matter. High is always the answer.
Okay. I'll just take the white bed sheet, and Polaris is just gonna. While we're back on the ship, Polaris will make Bruce another hat, another chef's hat.
Aww.
A friendship hat.
Indeed. Polaris does also have like a backpack, so he'll just take it off and hand it over to Bruce.
Bruce will look at Polaris and say, "Thank you. This is much appreciated. Is there a certain food that you do like to eat? I'm sorry if you're like vegetarian. I should have asked before making a meat pie."
On Polaris's visor, it's like ... and then question mark. I don't understand.
You didn't eat the meat pie, so I'm asking if there's something that you would like to eat or something that you're allergic to.
My apologies, I didn't know what it was.
But you do eat food?
I consume nutrition, yes.
So what kind of nutrition would you like to consume? I can make you something different. Salads aren't necessarily my specialty. Apparently I make good cake.
Another question mark up on the visor.
Bruce will look at Marty and be like, you know what cake is, right?
Yes. I'm a big fan of sweets. Also, the meat pie was really good.
We will make Polaris cake. And Bruce will look around to see if there's any sort of ingredients that he could throw together to make a mean cake.
Yes, you find. So you are digging into like the cabinets of formerly Barnabas's home. You find like this little metal tin box, and it has a date on it, and
No,
a little like smiley face next to it, and it says
No.
for special occasions. And you open it up, and it's
that's so sad.
it's pre-portioned like little containers of like flour and sugar and butter that's in like a special basically computerized like refrigerator unit, right? Like little tiny one, and basically all the little ingredients you'd need to make a mean cake, and a little note inside that just says happy birthday Barnabas.
Oh my gosh, you couldn't make us feel worse. As soon as you said it had a date on it, I knew. I was like, oh my god, this is Barnabas' birthday cake.
I mean, Barnabas was just there to do a job.
Oh my gosh, we killed Barnabas, guys. Polaris may be morally gray, but I'm not. Oh.
If we weren't going to kill Barnabas, Winston probably one day would have. It's okay.
I know, but that's so rough. We're taking his cake from his mom.
Yeah, at the end of the day, though, we don't know how or how gung-ho he would have been about slaughtering us as our supposedly wounded crew, so...
Yeah, that's true. We didn't even wait. Dang. I wish I'd made that bomb just a little bit smaller.
An anti-Barnabas bomb.
Yeah, out of Barnabas range.
Yeah.
Bruce does take the tins, by the way.
Okay.
You're valid. That's valid.
I'm not gonna let him go to waste. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess Barnabas isn't here anymore.
Yeah. So anyway, that's all that there really is in this building. Like I said, unless you want to take like his like personal stuff, you know. But
Yeah, I mean, we took his cake. Why not take his diary and all of his personal effects too? No, I'm kidding. No, I'm just good with the cloth that I got, so I can make it a hat for Bruce. On to the next one, crew.
Yes.
do you want to search the rubble? Because so as you step out, the fire suppression drones have ceased fire suppressing, and the ruins are now just like smoking. And you see that they all just sort of like hover there for a moment and then just land on the ground, just not doing anything.
Let's take those drones. Let's steal those drones. Polaris will send the text to Ollie and Zahn that says, "Do we need some fire suppression drones?" ?
I was going to recommend taking them anyways.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Thumbs up emote. We'll loot the drones later. For now, there's rubble to be searched.
All right, so are y'all going to come back for the robot bodies
Yeah,
later?
probably.
Like wheel them in as you're about to leave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you worry, we're gonna take that stuff.
Okay. No, I was just making sure. I didn't want to like, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
I
after
already wrote it down in my inventory.
yeah, like after we're done messing around, me and Zahn are done messing around with the ship, Ollie's gonna go over and start, hauling them out or figuring out how to do that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Ollie, Zahn, you're about finished up. You're just pulling the last few pieces off of this ship, and Major Tom / Machamp says, "Yeah, I think that's everything. Can't really take much more. It's all pretty damaged, but yeah, how about we get out of this place?"
Yeah, with his arm full of stuff, he's like, "Yeah, let's get this shit stowed on the ship, and we'll get to collecting those bots in the neighboring house over there while the others look for further supplies. We'll be leaving here like probably within the hour."
Okay. Yeah, Machamp follows you into the ship, puts the stuff down, and just sits patiently on the loading ramp waiting for Bruce to come back with the pie.
Good save, good
Out of
save.
all that, did I get any units of pretext salvage?
Ooh.
Is that a specific thing?
Yeah, it's a specific thing for calculating mod.
Like if you want to do
Oh,
ship
right.
modifications and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say you find 1 unit of pretext salvage then.
Shibby. Thank you,
Just
sir.
take off one of those units of spare parts.
Got
That's
it.
what we'll say. Cool. Yeah. And Ollie, you head into the structure. You see these robots, and they're pretty easy to move. You could easily move them, no problem. No check required. In one of the companion bots, you do see on top of it is another one of those computer chips, and it just says selected films of Holovid star Arnie Schwarzen.
Oh my god, yes.
I'm
Always about to lose his
definitely,
etiquette chip.
I've definitely,
Yeah.
if we don't mess with that this session, I'm gonna start practicing some lines. Absolutely. I got to get my Arnie
Either his
voice
etiquette
perfect.
chip or his emotion chip, he's gonna become only Arnie Schwarzen.
Which is Space Arnold Schwarzenegger, basically. So
Oh,
Nice.
absolutely.
We need to start collecting chips. We need to get Ollie a chip collection.
I know, right?
Yes.
Oh, I'm keeping a tally. I have what's in him right now and what extras we have.
Yeah.
Nice.
And once we hit like a merchant or something, a civilized star station, we can get all kinds of like stuff to make our own and just see whatever crazy stuff we can roll up.
That'd be so much fun.
Yeah. So so Ollie, I assume you take that then?
Oh yes.
Yeah. So you start wheeling the robots in. Marty, Polaris, and Bruce. You start are you picking through the rubble of the building, or are you going to the shed that's still intact?
We can cut across diagonally, you know?
So cutting across diagonally. So you'll hit the rubble first?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So for this one, I'm going to need someone or all of you to roll an intelligence notice check.
Beautiful. Grr. got a 7.
Nope, not for me. I got a 2.
I also got a 7.
Okay, that's fine.
Nerds.
As you're picking through the rubble, you don't find much of anything here. You find some broken wine bottles, find some completely tattered fancy suits.
Is there still wine in the bottles?
Probably like a little, maybe like half a cup that you could probably pour into something else
and strain the glass out of. I feel like Bruce would do that.
Yeah.
Sure.
You can flambe a nice steak or something. Come on.
Exactly.
Be nice.
But other than that, you don't notice anything else really here.
We did good here, team. By the way, just so that the other guys are informed, Polaris is taking like a video stream of like what he's seeing from his perspective and like sending it to them. He's live streaming as they go.
If either of them would like to roll an intelligence notice check while they're doing their work, they may.
12.
Zahn?
That is an 8.
Okay, so Ollie, as Polaris is sending over this live feed, you see a hint of like metal on the ground as Polaris quickly turns his head, and you stop the live feed and you rewind and go back and slow it down, and you see that underneath some rubble there appears to be a metal door of some kind built into the ground.
A hatch.
A bomb shelter that isn't doing any good.
Oh my gosh. He's like lightning fast and he just like teleports into them.
Yeah, like we go in there and he actually made it. He freaking like instant transmissioned into the bomb shelter.
All his tiger fur is standing up on end and it's glowing yellow. Yeah, totally.
Oh my gosh. He was a hologram the whole time.
Actually, yeah, Ollie's just going to let it go for now. And then
Okay, cool.
after he's done with his work, he's going to make his way over to the rubble pile and call everyone over from there.
Oh, sure. Okay.
So we'll just check the shed and then afterwards.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so coming over to the other shed, the fire suppression drones put out the fire that was over here, so it's just slightly charred. The sound wave from the explosion actually knocked this shed's door off of its hinges.
Sweet.
And it just went tumbling into the back of this shed. So a lot of stuff in here is ruined.
Oh, well.
But what you do find is some gardening tools, some fertilizer, and a small seed bank.
Polaris immediately goes over to the fertilizer because you can make bombs out of that. I'm kidding. Polaris will also we'll live stream that to the other two, and Polaris will look over at Bruce because Polaris doesn't. He imagines this is food.
Is any of this food, or is this just like a garden shed?
So there's no food here. The seeds, Bruce, as you kind of like flick through some of these like seed packets in this like little storage container of seeds, you do see several different edible plants and vegetables that you could grow in a hydroponics area if you wanted to.
Oh, herb garden.
Definitely. Bruce is gonna take the seeds of the plants and vegetables that are edible and like try and get like a couple of the pots and soil to make. Not that there's very much room on the ship, but
Yeah, but hey, we can still. That's fine. If we go to Polaris's parents' house, it'll be good. Polaris will also pick up some pots and help Bruce.
I will also help, hands extended, ready to hold anything.
Cool. Yeah, so y'all are making progress, bringing your haul of goods back to the ship. Oh, I need to roll a notice check for Hermes real quick.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. It'll be fine. It's totally not dangerous at all.
Don't lie to
It's
me.
never fine when the DM says it's fine.
Right? Don't you lie to me.
No,
Hermes
it
is
is
great.
fine. It'll totally be fine.
Sweet.
Nothing to worry about at all. Cool.
Yep.
What? I thought
Nothing
Hermes
at all
noticed
whatsoever.
No, as you're coming up into the cargo bay, Polaris, your visor gets pinged, and
Yep.
Hermes says, "As the pilot, I thought you would like to know that I have detected several stealth drones observing our ship."
Polaris will send a ping to everyone else that can get pings,
Sure.
so that everyone knows that stealth drones are watching us.
They appear to be broadcasting from this planet to unknown coordinates.
Hooray, we've made an enemy this day.
Yeah. Polaris will say to Hermes, "Curious, are you able to shoot them down?"
Hermes says, "Unfortunately, my programming prevents me from firing weapons. Only authorized personnel may fire the weapons."
Am I able to authorize you?
Unknown. No one has tried to authorize me to fire weapons.
You are authorized to fire weapons.
You hear the... What do you guys... Y'all have the plasma laser, right?
Yeah, do we have a laser? We got a laser beam, right?
We got stuff.
Yeah, we got some
Uh-oh.
sort of beam, right? Like a polyspectral mesh beam.
Plasma beam, yep, that's what you have.
Sweet. Beam them. Get beamed.
Yeah, okay. You hear the ship's plasma beam aperture like slowly move, like very hesitant, and you see it kind of point off towards like the tree line. And let's see. Oh yeah.
Let's go!
Oh wait, it's 3d6. Sorry. So I'll add one more. 14. Okay, how much
Oh
do
my
these
gosh.
little drones have?
Get him, Hermes.
So just clarifying,
Yeah.
everyone that can be that can talk to each other know that this is happening.
Oh,
Well, the two
yeah.
that don't know what's happening just heard
Yes.
the plasma beam go off.
Yes,
I
exactly.
love it.
Yes.
Polaris wouldn't know about that, actually. Polaris just assumes that everyone can...
Yeah, so Bruce and Marty, you just hear the ship start like moving, and you hear a very loud discharge of a plasma weapon, because these ships go off in space, so normally they're not super loud at all.
Oh, yeah, oops.
But yeah, there's like this like deafening like boom from this discharge of the weapon, and you just see like a line, like a section of the tree line in the distance just get lit up. And this stealth drone, one of these stealth drones that was observing you that Polaris, Zahn, and Ollie know about, is vaporized.
Bruce is immediately going to drop some of the stuff that he has in his hands and run to make sure that the blender's okay.
Polaris will ask Hermes, are there any more?
I cannot detect any other stealth drones in the area.
Excellent.
Nice.
Do you know where they were broadcasting?
Not at this moment, but I am calculating.
Polaris will turn to Marty and say, there were stealth drones following us.
Oh,
Zahn's soul will have borderline exited his body. Because he would have been like on or very near the ship when it just fires.
Wait, was Zahn able to hear the conversation between Polaris and Hermes, or is that just between Polaris and Hermes? So did Hermes just like immediately like blast the thing without anyone else knowing?
No,
Unless you
Zahn
were
and-
broadcasting it over comms. No, it would just been a you two.
Oh.
Oh, I was under the impression that when you pinged them on comms that you were basically letting them know too. So,
I thought it was like an instant messenger sort of thing where you can like send a message, like copy and paste the text and send it to them.
yeah,
How
basically.
did I miss that part? I may have missed
Okay.
that part. In which case, I would know then.
Okay, cool.
Zahn, you still could have had that reaction though, because you're probably not used to
Because-
hearing ship weapons go off in atmosphere.
Yeah,
should
that's
we
loud.
should we go and grab the pieces of the stealth drone that has been destroyed? Would that help
Probably
us
would have
in
been
any way?
vaporized.
Yeah,
That's
Polaris
true.
says-
That's true.
yeah, Polaris says negative. It would have been vaporized.
All right.
As
Then.
off in the distance, these trees are just burning a little bit.
Yeah, there's like a hole, like a clean hole in the tree line of the canopy.
And actually, you see the fire suppression drones like lift up and start like hovering over that way.
Damn it.
Look at that.
Bruce comes back into the room holding his blender and just looks at Polaris and just like, what was that?
Apologies. I authorized Hermes to use the ship's weapons to vaporize the stealth drone that was tracking us.
Do we think stealth drone was tracking our ship, or was Winston's?
It was likely from Lord Winston. It is broadcasting information to a point on this planet, although we are unsure where. Hermes is doing calculations.
Bruce will just like slow blink and nod.
We should probably move to get off of this planet.
Over the loudspeaker, Hermes comes on and says, "That was exhilarating. Please let's use the weapons in the future."
Polaris, who is morally gray and used to psychotic robots using weapons, just sends a thumbs up to Hermes. Actually, Polaris will say on the comms, which Zahn and Ollie can probably hear, "I give you permission, unrestricted access to the ship's weapons."
The AI is all stoked about shooting the gun, and now it's like, oh, I can shoot it however much I want. Yeah, I was muted. My bad. I was just trying to say, if Ollie is done with his securing of the new chassis and all that, he's going to ping everyone with a picture of the screen cap of the door, and be like, reviewing the footage, there is one thing we missed under the manor, and he's going to ping the location on the on the little waypoint map that everyone's probably got.
Yeah. Well, all of us that have helmets.
Yeah.
Polaris will need the other two.
everyone's close enough to a helmet wearer.
Yeah. We need to get everyone helmets. Or like an Apple Watch.
Yeah.
I imagine. Should we probably unload all the garbage that all the loot that we picked up onto the ship?
Yeah, I was assuming that was...
okay, cool.
Yeah, that basically all kind of happened at once. Like,
Sweet.
you all kind of are coming up into the ship when Ollie informs you of this door that y'all missed.
Sweet. Okay, cool.
Should we take Major Tom with us?
Yes. Just so.
Did he get his pie?
Polaris will say over the comms to Hermes, "Please do not allow Major Tom to steal our ship."
Understood. Initiating self-destruct.
No! Polaris says, "Do not self-destruct."
Oh, okay. Thank you. I did not want to blow up today. It did not look fun when Ollie did that.
You had plans for self-destruction in the future?
I am ready to self-destruct anytime my commanding officer tells me to.
Do not self-destruct. Lock the ship's flight controls.
Oh, that would be much more efficient.
Affirmative. Players will walk towards the hatch. God damn it, Hermes.
Bruce will grab the leftover meat pie on their way out.
Yeah.
Okay. And Machamp is just sitting there kind of out of the way on the loading ramp, waiting.
And he'll
He was
pass
just
it.
cool with us blasting the trees.
No, he was like kind of freaked out by it, but he's like trying to like stay cool because like
Sweet.
he doesn't want to like offend the people that are gonna get him off this rock.
On our way past him, Bruce will kind of like not kneel down, but like kind of like crouch down and just hand him the container of leftovers and be like, "This is meat pie. I hope you enjoy it. I don't think it's as warm as it was when it was fresh, but it should still be good."
Yeah, no, that's fine. Thank you very much. I didn't get your name.
Bruce. I didn't get yours.
Oh, Bruce. I'm Major Tom. First name Major, last name Tom.
Middle name? What's his middle name?
Maurice.
Major Maurice Tom. All right, cool.
Well, I hope you enjoy the meat pie, Major.
Thanks. And you hear scarfing noises.
Bruce will just continue to follow Polaris. He's just like, I don't need to continue this conversation. He knows the pie is good.
Ollie, you lead everyone to the location of this door. You kind of push some rubble away to reveal the handles, and you can see that there is a big, heavy lock on this door, like a padlock.
Oh, sweet. Polaris, is
darn.
everyone there?
I would assume so.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I'm there.
Yeah,
Polaris will take
everyone
out
wants
his
to
laser
be.
pistol and shoot the lock.
Sure.
Valid.
Roll to shoot, I guess?
Don't worry, I have good shoot. I just gotta... Is it a D20?
No, 2d6, since you're not hitting a target. Or not hitting
Okay, cool.
another character.
Oh, that's great. Okay, that'll be a 10.
Okay, yeah. No ricochet or anything.
I would hope.
Yeah, you blast the lock, and it's liquid metal at this point.
Sweet.
You open this thing up, and there is a stairwell leading down into the ground.
Polaris already has his laser pistol out, so he'll go first. He'll turn on the flashlight on his helmet.
Sure.
Zon will go second, doing the same.
Okay.
I guess
Bruce,
Ollie will
Marty,
go.
Ollie, are y'all staying out here or going in?
Ollie will go as well, lighting up his eyes like flashlights.
I will go in.
I feel like Bruce doesn't have a flashlight, but like he'll offer his tail to Marty for Marty to hold and just like
Aw.
kind of like walk in front of her to follow the other flashlights because he could probably see them.
Good.
Totally. Yeah,
He's a
so
frog lizard person. He can probably see in the infrared spectrum.
Also, with this much light, like flashlight light, Marty will at least have some light to be able to see things.
yeah, this appears to be a tunnel that leads into some sort of like security bunker of some kind, probably for emergencies.
Ooh.
As you come down this hallway, it's lined with stone. It's very well built, very secure structurally. The explosion doesn't seem to have like offset anything here. And you get to the end of this hallway, and the room opens up. There are a couple of beds in this room. There is a stash of like basic foodstuffs, beans and
Bruce, more food.
freeze-dried fruits and stuff like that.
Oh, that's perfect for like any sort of fruit-based dessert that Bruce would like to make.
Yeah. And then off to the right is what looks like an automatic like garage door that would open and close. And sitting in front of it is an ATV Explorer, which this game can seat 8 people. It's probably going to be the vehicle that y'all used to go hunting with Lord Winston.
I figured he was going to try and hunt us.
I mean, hey, you never know. But that's how he got around on the planet.
Oh, yeah, I guess he
Yeah.
didn't walk.
No, a lord doesn't walk.
You're
He
right.
needs his
If
lordly
anything,
golf
Barnabas
cart.
would have carried him.
He gallivants.
Yeah.
Zon, looking at it, is like, this thing will probably fetch quite a price in the outer world. Just saying.
Bruce is literally grabbing every single thing of food into his hands, and just for the first time, he is smiling.
Marty has hands, again, wide open to help carry.
Polaris will lend his now empty backpack, because I imagine we unloaded everything onto the ship, back to Bruce.
Totally. Yeah.
As you guys are like filling arms and bags, Zon's just like, just put them in the ATV. We'll take it to the ship. That'll make it easy.
Yeah, it's got like a little like area that could seat 8 people. Well, 6 people, 2 in front, 6 in the back. So you could easily fill it up with a bunch of stuff.
Roger.
Heck yeah.
Polaris is going to look around for anything that would have, like, where the stealth drone would have transmitted.
Yeah, go ahead and roll an intelligence notice check.
All right, I'm good at that. And by good at that, I mean I'm mediocre at that. Okay, 9.
So other people are kind of like gathering stuff, throwing it into the ATV.
Mhm.
Zon's probably like looking around for the keys in like the glove box or something, and you're just carefully listening for a moment, and you hear like sort of like the sound of like computers kind of whirring and buzzing. You're used to that kind of sound, so it's easy for you to pick up on it. and it's coming from underneath like this like white sheet that's like covering like a table of some kind.
Oh, that's ominous. Yeah, players will pull off the sheet.
Yeah, sure.
And also keep it.
You pull off the sheet and you see a computer screen that is flashing the text "transmission complete."
No. Polaris will send a message over to Zahn and Ollie that says,
I mean, you're all in the same room. Like,
yeah, but they're like preoccupied with other things.
Oh, okay.
Polaris will just take a picture and send it to them.
Ollie will pretty much try and hack into this computer and download anything and everything he can and try to find out where that transmission was going to.
Sure. That would probably be an intelligence. I think hacking is a sneak skill. So intelligence.
It is a
sneak?
program, I believe.
Oh, program. Thank you. I was just going to look that up. So, yeah. Intelligence program check. Ollie.
Okay. I've got to figure out exactly what I'm...
While Ollie is doing that, Polaris will ask Zahn and Ollie if either of them... Well, Polaris will just say, do either of you know how to send a virus to wherever that information was transmitted?
Certainly. Am I hacking into it, or is this just like accessing?
I mean, you're accessing a system you don't have the password to.
Okay. Because if it's hacking, then I get, bonuses.
Yeah, so you would apply those bonuses to this then, definitely.
And then I roll awfully. Okay. So I got a 6.
Well, are you what's your class? Because you can re-roll once per scene if you're an expert.
My class is a AI.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Can I Oh, I should have done robot stuff before that. Shit, I totally forgot.
What did you want to do?
Well, I could... where is it in the exact thing here? Cognitive boost. Or... Oh, I've got like 10 robot abilities now. I gotta find the right one.
It's one of those, if Zahn sees Ollie clearly struggling, he will give it an attempt, if that's okay.
Okay, actually, if it's okay for me to, after the fact, use defeat security, use a processing point, and pretty much just overcome any encryption or electronic lock that wasn't put in place by another AI. If it was, then it's a programming roll-off.
Yeah, I put that at an 8 of difficulty, so I was just trying to see if you could find some way to get over those last 2 points.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you bypass the security using your super AI powers.
I kind of had to remember that I was a super AI first.
Yeah. Like, wait, I am not just a robot.
I wanted to try it the old-fashioned way. I've heard so much about it with you fleshies.
And you just wanted to, download the data from this computer, or...
If my overall number one priority is finding out where the data's going. And then second, I want to download, anything I can about Winston and what he was doing, just, as
Sure.
As info.
Yeah, so you start downloading this data and start kind of analyzing it as you're downloading it, because computers are cool. You're able to decipher that most of it is logs, communications logs between himself and the other Winston family members.
Uh-oh.
Sort of communications just generally of oh, I hunted this animal today, or oh, I got the last trophy of this particular species, and things like that. Real stuff that kind of justifies blowing up his whole home.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. I feel less bad.
But you also notice that there are security logs that are uploaded every 6 hours. And the last one just uploaded a little bit ago. And you have that file. It's a video file that you can access if you'd like.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's just the seeing the ship shoot the drones.
So you play the file. You see your guys' ship land. Ollie, you see yourself walk into the building. And then you see the building explode.
Oh, sweet. That's it. No, I'm kidding.
And then your guys' ship takes off, comes back with another ship, unloads, and starts sifting through, and then the last thing you see in this video clip is a bright flash as the drone is vaporized.
So it caught all of us on cam.
It might have, yes.
Damn it.
That's a yoinks.
And that is the last thing that you download from this system. And as you start looking up the transmission logs, you see that it was transmitted to through a bunch of different like relay stations and like probes and stuff throughout the galaxy, ending at Olympia, the capital of the Republic.
Shit, dude.
So I'm going to send the summary of this information to the helmeted people.
Let's go, comms gang.
And say, we might have made a few friends today. I'm also going to specifically tag all of that, all of the notes from Winston to his family about him hunting, animals to extinction and all that. I'm going to tag them under an evidence file and remember that for later.
Let's go. Ollie's a lawyer.
So we're calling you Phoenix Wright.
Yeah.
Objection!
Brilliant.
In response, players will say, "Confusion, that does not seem like friends."
I think he may have been sarcastic.
My apologies. I'm just trying out sarcasm. Not sure if I've quite got the hang of it yet.
Zahn's still kind of in a daze because he's like, "Oh fuck!" It's like, no, Ollie, that was not bad.
I do not understand sarcasm much of the time.
Oh, but summary of the story is we should probably leave, and very fast.
Is there any way to send a virus to the receiving computer?
I mean, we'd have to have a virus preloaded up, I think. Otherwise, it would take quite a bit of time probably to program one.
Question. Would Alioth just have viruses that Polaris could just have on its helmet?
I don't know if Alioth would have probably would have those but I bet there's probably some stuff back at the. I bet there's probably some pre-written virus code back at the ship.
Back at the All right. All right, noted. Well, that's going to take too long. We might as well go.
Zahn is going to take a second to look for a safe. Because there's no way that a lord having a secret bunker underneath the building doesn't have valuables locked away somewhere in here.
Fair.
Look at that. Look at that. Already
right?
thinking like a master criminal.
Let's go.
Do you want a intelligence notice?
Exactly, yep. I was about to say.
That is an 8.
An 8? Yeah. Yeah, there's a small wall safe with a combination lock on it.
Oh, an actual combination lock, not some high-techy old school. All right.
Yeah. Combination locks, you gotta work for it.
Yeah.
Can I apply an intelligence fix to potentially crack the safe? You can say no. I only chose that because it's my best skill.
Yeah. So by the book, hacking a lock or picking a lock or anything like that would be a sneak check.
Well, fuck.
Yeah.
I got a little bit in sneak.
Intelligence or dexterity. And once Zahn sees this safe, he probably points it out to everybody.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Before we get to that safe, players will turn to Ollie. Players will turn to Ollie and say, "Do we need this computer?"
I don't know. Do we? You said it disconnected. Did that mean they shut it off from their end and that's all I could get?
No. I just meant the transmission was complete.
Oh.
It's still connected to the network.
Okay. And I'm guessing we would need the computer and not the security drones in order to send a virus.
Well, the virus was just to make it so they would get the information, but then directly after they would get a computer virus, so they wouldn't be able to review said information. But it's a little bit too late for that.
Yeah. I probably wouldn't want to make super enemies with them either.
I mean, we did just kill their relative, so I think we are at super enemy status.
Yeah, but we're at incidental enemies. but if we're doing that, then we're like directly attacking them on multiple fronts.
True.
We're already gonna have assassins on our back. Like,
you don't know what this faction has for assets.
True. You're right.
true.
They
could be
fancy boys,
super
though.
assassins.
Yeah, they could be super assassins. Okay.
I'm gonna say that. Ollie will reply, "Do you want to destroy them?"
Yes.
Ollie will say that though it is not sentient, it is still a state of existence that I once was. It may not be necessary to us, but must we destroy it?
Polaris kind of like Polaris has like very little introspection when it comes to life or death. So Polaris just kind of like stares at Ollie for a little bit and then says,
Yeah.
"Will it make you happy if it stayed online?"
I do not see a reason to destroy it, but if you think it is best...
My only concern is having people come back to this planet and get any other information this computer has. I suppose we could just take the information and leave the rest.
Ollie, you are still connected to it, so you could Control-Alt-Delete.
Or just Alt F4.
Yeah.
How big is this computer system?
I mean, it's like a standard desktop, it's nothing fancy.
Ollie will just
Just
pick
take
it
it
up
out,
and bring it with us.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't want to be. When you do that, Polaris just like puts a hand out and is just like, "Well, we don't want to be tracked." Yeah, Polaris's main concern is not being tracked and not getting more information on us.
Yeah. Well, okay. Ollie's confident he can like wipe it, but this isn't like something. I'm not sure that it's possible. So, or even a
could
thing.
Ollie do?
But
Could Ollie just run calculations to see if it was?
I can fix him. Okay, well then Ollie will just have his sad eyes on, and he'll
Aw.
put it down and say, "I tried," and
Polaris
step back.
Polaris sees that, and then Polaris will just pick it up. Very well, we will bring it with.
All right.
Back to the safe.
Is anyone going to crack this safe?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Ollie will, as I'm walking by, use my other processing to just defeat security and open the door. Wait,
It's a
is
combination.
this electronic or
No, it's a combination.
combination?
Yeah, it's like a manual. It's a Meat Boy safe.
Okay.
Jeannie, I saw you on mute. Did you have something?
You think Marty's got anything for that? She's a goody two shoes.
Players can try. I can try. What is it? Sneak? Stealth? Sneak?
Yeah, dexterity sneak.
Okay. Man, I gotta get a third monitor. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll that. Okay. An 8?
You get the first two numbers. You hear definitive clicks with the first two numbers, but the third number is eluding you.
Dang. Players will knock on the safe to see how thick it is.
It's probably like 2 or 3 inches thick.
How thick would a laser blast do to open it? How thick could it get into the metal?
Let's see. What is your pistol?
It's a laser pistol.
Ranged
Just a good
weapon.
old-fashioned laser pistol.
Gosh, those moments I regret not taking telekinetic.
You can just rip it off the wall.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Zon and I have tools. We could just, like, take it out the wall. Take it with.
Let's see. It's 1d6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say it would take probably at least 2 successful shoot rolls to get.
2 successful shoot rolls. Not bad.
Can Zahn attempt to get the third number?
Yeah, okay, so, like, Polaris raises his laser pistol after being frustrated, and then Zon comes in to get that third number.
Sure. Zahn, go ahead and roll sneak, dexterity sneak.
Can I attempt intelligence instead?
Sure. That's
Hooray, that balances out the -1. Alright, so we're gonna re-roll that. I rolled a 6 and a 1. Alright, so 6 and 3 is better, so 9 to get the third number.
I'll give it to you. That's fine. I probably would have given it to
Yay.
you with the 7.
Yay.
because it's just one number. Yeah. You crack this bad boy open, and you find basically like a data pad. It's got a balance sheet on it, and the balance sheet says 100,000 credits.
Yeah.
And so this was basically some sort of like electronic wallet that Lord Winston used. But a quick looking over it, it does not have his name on it. It does not have any name to it.
It's crypto.
It's probably illegal.
Yeah, blood money.
Untraceable. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably untraceable. Yeah, having an untraceable wallet is probably good, especially since we made a lot of enemies.
So there you go.
Yoink.
Other than that, there's not much else here.
With it being on a data pad, I was hesitant to use it because,
Yeah.
you know, it may have been like his personal bank account that his family might be able to trace. But if it's untraced, unaccounted for 100K, fuck yeah, heck yeah, take it.
Yeah.
This setup looks like the kind of setup for someone who like is about to be like on the run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will we know if we could transfer credits to that data pad so we can just have an untraceable wallet that we just keep around with us?
Yeah, you'd probably know that you could transfer. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Is there anything else anyone wants to do while you're in this bunker?
I can't think of anything else that we can search for.
Is there any like medic stuff?
Yeah,
Like lift or like any of that fun little jazz?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a notice check. Intelligence notice. Marty.
Ah, see it. Narts. That's a 7.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, you find a little cache of medicine. Specifically, you find a bunch of pharmaceuticals, which I will send the list to you later, but some of them are like some like kind of like mind-altering substances. There's a drug called Brainwave. There's a drug called Lift. There's a drug called Squeal.
Somebody's down for some fun later.
And then you've got some med kits, you know, the basic tools you'd need to like heal people. There's a Lazarus patch, which basically can be used on characters who have fallen to 0 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
And there's just some like, you know, gauze and other medic stuff that someone would need in like a field kit.
Sick.
I do have a question as well.
Sure.
Okay, so you know how like a lot of cars, like when you buy them brand new, they have their own little first aid kit and stuff like that. Does the back of the ATV have that for extra medical supplies for Marty?
I was going to consider that as part of the medical supplies.
Cool. Okay, and then sweet. And then my other question is, this man hunted a lot. Where'd the guns?
They are upstairs.
No.
That's what I figured, honestly. I was like, there's no way.
I thought he would keep stuff like in his trunk.
Yeah.
Nah, those were his prized possessions. Like,
No, you're right. Gun people do like their guns.
Yeah, they got to be close by his bed so he can stroke them at night.
Yeah, he has a specialty pillow for it. All right, fair enough. I guess we drive this puppy out of here.
Sure. You're able to drive it out. The garage door opens. It drives out and up, and basically like this ramp kind of lowers down from the ground, like this mechanical ramp lowers down, and you're able to drive up, and basically you're back out next to the rubble, and you cruise it up into the loading bay of the ship, and it's a tight squeeze, but you've managed to get all this loot into your ship. Your cargo bay is full at this point.
Awesome.
And you are ready to take off if you want. Major Tom is still sitting in the cargo bay like, so can I come up now into the cockpit area? Or do you want to wait down here?
Polaris is going to leave that decision to someone else. Polaris goes immediately to the pilot's chair.
Did we tell him he couldn't go up there?
Walking past, Sam just motions him to follow. Oh, sorry, Chris.
Oh, no, go ahead. I didn't remember if we told him that he can't or that's just something he's doing.
No, he was just being respectful. He was eating his
Very, very polite.
Indeed.
Did he finish his pie?
Yeah, Bruce. As you're walking up into the ship, you see the tray or the dish that the pie remnants were in is just completely like scraped clean. Machamp got every single morsel out of that meal.
It looks like it's fresh out of the dishwasher.
Bruce will slow blink and look at him and just be like, I'm going to make Polaris their first cake if you would like to come and join us.
He licks his lips like real big, like cartoonishly. And it's just like, yeah, show me to the cake. Let's go.
When Bruce is making the cake, the like cartoon like scent lines come out, and Major Tom like floats into the air. Line.
Polaris, you try to start up the ship and it doesn't start up.
Polaris sighs and then does the eye roll like emote, and then says, "Hermes, give me access."
Access granted.
This fucking guy. Polaris says to Hermes, when I sit in the pilot seat, please give me access, even if the ship flight controls are locked.
Bookmarking those orders.
Polaris realizes that Hermes is a baby when it comes to orders, so we gotta make a backlog of like rules and exceptions.
Well, this is a new ship to Hermes. Like,
yeah,
it's got to rewrite all of its old subroutines.
protocols. Yeah. Yeah, baby's new ship.
Do y'all take off then?
I'm open. As we lift off, Zahn points at the fuel gauge, noting that it was low upon entering the system, and he's like, hey, be sure to sweep by the local star so we can siphon off some of its energy for
Remember,
fuel.
This has a black hole, so
Oh yeah, no
there's
star.
no star.
there are some gas giants you could probably do this fuel scoop on. That's fine.
Yeah, all right. Polaris throws a thumbs up over to Zahn.
So yeah, you take off. You're out of the planet's atmosphere, floating away, making a beeline away from this planet and black hole that it's orbiting. You dip the ship down into the atmosphere of one of these gas giants and initiate the fuel scoop. No problem. Lift back up, and Hermes comes online and says, "Where is our next destination? I have several points of interest that you may find fascinating. Or we could return to the custodians, as that is where I originally was going to go."
Polaris looks over at Major Tom. Don't know where that guy is, but
Oh, sorry. Let me move y'all back to the ship.
ship.
He's just like leaning back against this wall over here, just like trying to stay out of the way.
Maybe trying to look a little cool, you know?
Yeah. Got both sets of arms folded.
Okay, cool. Polaris will also turn on the emissions dampener just in case.
Sure.
Zahn looking over his shoulder, still with
Oh,
his
yeah.
helmet on. He hasn't shown Major Tom his face yet. He's like, we should probably
Yeah, Polaris.
stop by the closest Republic world, offload our friend here so he can get back to society.
Polaris nods and says to Major Tom, "Do you have any particular base you would like to go to?"
Honestly, I don't even really know what's out there anymore. I've been on that planet for 5 years. Yeah, the nearest neutral world is even fine. Wow, can't believe I'm actually off of that place. And he's like actually like kind of starting to like get like emotional.
Polaris turns back to the flight. Polaris doesn't care.
Yeah,
not
Zahn's
the
like,
only-
but
Plays him no matter.
I'm gonna go fuck around with the new toys he just got.
Bruce walks back into the main area holding what somewhat looks like a cake. Very proud of himself, and it's just like, this is somewhat for Polaris, but I also realize it's Ollie's birthday. Is that how new bodies work? Anyways,
Oh yeah.
I made cake, so happy birthday, and hopefully Polaris might eat this too. And he'll just slow blink awkwardly.
Aww.
Polaris will send a message to Hermes to take over the flight controls and set their course to the nearest either Republic-based or neutral planet, whatever is closest. And then he'll get up and walk over to Bruce.
Zahn will stop in the hallway as he sees Cake, and he comes back.
The only appropriate response.
How often do you have cake in space? The answer is not often.
Polaris has literally never had cake. Polaris doesn't even know what cake is, so... Polaris is just like looking at the cake with a question mark on his visor.
Oh.
Okay. You feel the ship shake beneath you.
Uh-oh.
As it... No, good shaking.
Okay.
The familiar shaking of a ship entering liminal space or whatever it's called. Hyperspace. I'm going to call it hyperspace.
We're going planet, boys.
And the ship's spike drive engages, and you are on course to the nearest Republic planet that Hermes has set course for.
Wow, we really just left that up to Hermes, huh?
Oh.
True.
And remember, Hermes is very literal.
Well, Polaris did say neutral Republic base.
Whichever one was closer, and it sounds like a Republic one was closer.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh, well.
It's fine. It'll
be
all
like
fine.
some tiny, like, one-man outpost on a fringe world. And we drop off the dude there, and it's like, what?
Yeah.
This is no better than I was. We're like, yeah.
But now he has a friend.
Now you got a homie. You know, you can survive together.
Bruce, tell me about this cake.
Yeah, tell us about the cake. What flavor? What icing?
So Bruce has made, along with some of the dried fruit, an attempt of like an apricot cake, and just kind of has some of like I imagine in the seed mix there might be like some sunflower seeds and stuff. So it's just like a sunflower apricot cake, and it tastes very good, and it's somehow very moist despite it being made with dried apricots, and it tastes delicious, and it is a good cake.
Wow.
I vote now that for promotion we make a cookbook. Thank you.
Oh, that'd be cute.
Oh, that'd be glorious.
Bruce's bakes.
Bruce's bakes.
Oh, that's so cute.
Much love.
I'll
Such
design
wow.
a cover. That sounds cute. Yeah. Polaris will like pull out like something that kind of looks like the size and like packaging of a Nature Valley bar, and just holds it out to Bruce and says, "This is what I'm used to. I don't know how to proceed with this cake."
Bruce is gonna
It's like there's no labeling or anything on it.
Bruce is gonna take the bar and like open it and proceed to smell it and make this face that sort of resembles disgust in the frog face form. Like looks up Polaris, blinks, just says, "Eat it as you would this. This smells like rat food."
It probably has like no smell. It also has like no taste.
It's pure nutrient.
It's like purely for yeah, it's literally purely for nutrition.
Oh, so like power bars.
Yes.
Yeah, but like it has like no flavor.
Yeah, but they
at all.
remove the taste as a favor to you because it would be disgusting otherwise.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Eat cake as you would this bar. I don't know if I consider this food. I can try and make it into good food. If you would rather eat just this.
Polaris just tilts his head and just says, I'm just unsure how to proceed. This is all very new to me. Also, to eat it like the power bar, it would essentially be like holding it with one hand.
And shoving it in your face.
Like, no. Yeah. When you unwrap a slice of cake.
Bruce, have you cut this cake already, or are you giving the whole thing?
Oh, I think Bruce has like cut it into pieces and like giving different plates to different people. It's definitely like if Polaris wanted to take like the piece of cake and shove it into mouth, that would be a possibility. Might look messy, but it would be a possibility.
I mean, if there is a fork there, Polaris will use the fork.
That would also require Polaris to remove their helmet.
That is true. So Polaris does the thing, like, I'm sure we've done it before because we have to wear masks, where you like have like a drink or something with a straw and you bring it up to your face and you're like, oh,
Yep.
there's a mask there. Polaris does that with a slice of cake and then stares at it because he's like, oh shit, I gotta remove my helmet now.
Zahn has already removed his helmet, set it like down by his feet, accepted cake, and is now eating cake.
Okay, if Polaris sees that Zahn has done so, Polaris will also tentatively remove his helmet and then try cake.
Oh man. I don't think you've described what Polaris looks like to everybody.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen Polaris with a helmet.
Okay.
I was gonna say the face reveal.
Polaris-
I don't think.
Well, Polaris in the first episode, Polaris did not have his helmet on because he had to get past security. But then, like, once he got into the room, I believe he put his helmet on. So Polaris is, he has like dark skin and really light blue curly hair. And it's currently like up in a bun, like out of his face, and he has like an undercut. And across his face, he has like a similarly colored light blue, like freckles. And his eyes are also that like really, really light blue.
Cool.
So he's human, but like this is unusual for a human. And I think now that we're in space, I don't know how much space, because I know like on the International Space Station, they can only stay up there for so long because of the radiation, right?
Yeah.
This is the far future.
so-
This is science fiction. We don't give a shit about that.
Well, this is very important for Polaris.
I will say, B, that currently the ship is shielded from the radiation at this point. So
Oh, good to know.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So the freckles are almost unnoticeable. But yeah, Polaris will try the cake, and Polaris's expression is largely neutral, but when he like takes a bite of the cake and like chews tentatively, he's like he like he's not sure how to react, but Bruce could probably tell that like it's good.
I mean, it's an explosion of flavor that you've never experienced.
Yeah. Exactly. Polaris is like very, very overwhelmed. He doesn't know what to do with himself. So he just like looks at the cake, looks up at Bruce, and then looks down at the cake again and just stares.
and the camera zooms in on the taste buds as they fire, and an explosion goes off. Chemical explosion goes off in Polaris's head as he wonders what he has been missing his whole life. Beyond the Furthest Stars is a One Up Podcast Network production. Find more of our shows at oneuppodcasts.com. Follow us on Twitter at FurthestPod. Intro and outro music by Dustin Carpenter. Check out their new album by searching for Wisteria Lodge on Bandcamp. Background music provided by tabletopaudio.com, used under an attribution, non-commercial license from Creative Commons. Tracks include Distilled Tranquility, Robotics Lab, and Star Freighter. Our next episode will release on September 15th. See you out there, beyond the furthest stars.